commercial eggs here. So are the brown eggs better over there, or the white eggs are the cheaper ones then, or how does that work? If different breed of chicken, I never noticed a difference in taste, while eggs come from leghorns. Okay. Free range is new thing. Hippies will pay out the cash for them. Oh dear me. Breed, feed, all kinds of stuff. Okay. Might want to research into that a little bit more then. Free range is not new at all. Free range is old, but commercial farming and consumers pushed it aside. Yeah, it's... Maybe you might not notice the difference in taste, but for sure, I certainly want to know what my chickens have been eating, and, you know, I want it to be natural stuff, not commercialized, force-fed chemical foods, for sure. So, yeah, I'm very much of a natural kind of guy, so I do believe in eating free-range eggs, for sure. So, that's just me, though. That's just me. Everyone's different. Everyone might feel differently about things. No right or wrong with it. To a degree. I mean, it's your opinion at the end of the day, so, you know, as long as you're happy, I guess that's the most important thing. So, right, I've got to be very careful with these. Reason for it. Can be a bit squidgy, so what we're going to do. All good. God, I almost broke it. Yeah, this egg is very soft, so... Have to be very, very careful when you're doing this, guys. So, what I'm doing is forming the puree around the egg, right? Trying to do it even layered. As much as even as possible. So you'll be doing this with, if you're making a meat Scotch egg, you'll be using the sausage meat to do it, but it's very straightforward if you're doing it with this. You know, cooking was invented by from the... Gordon Ramsay is actually a... But you do Photoshop. Oh, the trolling. What I did notice when boiled brown or white, the white broke more easily than the brown did. Okay. I'm guessing then the cheaper the... are the brown ones more expensive? Is that what I'm gonna ask? You're making me hungry again. Sorry, Tashna. I'm really sorry. So, there's one of our eggs. I hope I've got enough for 3, but we'll see. Might not have enough for 3, so I might just have to do 2. But we will see. So what I'm doing is panning this out a little bit. Comes off my fingers. Oh, chef. There we go. I patted it a bit too hard. Oh, we'll have enough. This is ample. Enough for 3. Perfect amount. Fantastic. Thinner shell. Find the same in here in Sweden. Healthy is expensive, unfortunately. You know, it doesn't have to be too expensive though, that's the thing. And, you know, at the end of the day, I never put a price tag on my health. But you don't need to spend like excess huge amounts on like all these like super organic stuff. But you do want to kind of bear in mind, you just want to go to your local like kind of, rather than a supermarket, if you've got like farm shops or anything like that, just go to your locally sourced farm shops or a farmer's market. And you can get it up for a really reasonable price, and you can get really good local fresh quality produce. it's not hard. It really isn't. You know, I know these people say healthy food's expensive. Might be a little bit more expensive than mass-produced processed foods, but I certainly don't care about paying a little bit more for it, because at the end of the day, I'm not putting a price tag on my health for sure. And you're looking at it's an investment at the end of the day, because you're kind of looking after yourself for the later ages. But everyone's got their own opinions. You know, you can, you know, do what you want at the end of the day. I don't agree with processed foods, but you know, I'm not saying that you can't eat them. But you know, don't get me wrong. If I was like on holiday or something and somebody offered me something like that, and maybe I don't know, I'm just very much into fresh foods. I don't like processed foods at all. Not a big fan of them, but you know, maybe that's just me. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Everyone's entitled to eat what they want. You know, I don't ever want to force anything on anyone. So, you know, I can understand though, healthy food can be slightly expensive, and you know, either if you've got the right time to go down the farmer's market, or you know, whichever it may be, it can be difficult, and I do understand. I'm from a rural area. I know. Price the same. Well, brown in the shelves, thinner. I can take stuff from my garden and get premium, say in organic. Well, that's good. If you can grow it in your own garden, then that's amazing. That's awesome. That's as fresh as you want to get it, really. I do have farms in the area, so my town and other stuff get fresh stuff. That's amazing. See, so the stuff is there, and I'm pretty sure it's not too expensive. I mean, the only time when you do pay is expensive is when it's in the supermarkets and they say it's organic, and then you pay out your backside for it. But if you go down to a local farmer's market, I'm pretty sure it's not too expensive. I might be wrong. I might be. But, you know, I'm pretty sure it's not. As I said, all my local farmers markets around the area, or wherever I've been to one, let's put it that way, they have been reasonable prices, and you know, has not been breaking the bank kind of prices. They've been cheaper than the supermarkets for sure. Right, I'm just gonna have a little think about this before I do this. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna firm these up in the freezer. They're not gonna go in for too long, just long enough to kind of. They're already feeling pretty firm as it is, but I don't want to take any precaution. I want to take good precautions on this, and I'm going to get this set a little bit further in the freezer. So the skin's going to go a little bit more firmer. They're going to be so much easier to cut and use. So that's the Scotch eggs done so far. So we're going to get these in the freezer now to set a bit more firmer. So what I'm going to do. Pop these in the freezer. So if you bear me 1 second, I'm just going to pop in the back. Pop these in the freezer. So I'm on my way back now. So that's setting nicely in the freezer. Awesome. I'm going to do a little bit of washing up while I let those set for a little bit. So let's have a little clean down, a little tidy up first. So let's give this all a bit of a clean. There's lots of fields around my home, although I live in the city. I would love to get some of those veggies. Yeah, I mean, just have a Google, or if you go, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find your local farmers kind of market, and it will give you like times and dates. Obviously, I don't think it's run every day. I think it's like probably you know, once a week, or maybe you don't have one. I'm not too sure. You just got to kind of Google it, your local area, or you know, try and find out if they do a local farmers market for you. Escape Time, thank you so much for that host, my friend. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing good. Reborns, thank you. How are you doing today? Hello chat, hello Reborns, how are you doing? How are things with you? Hope you are doing well. Give this a bit of a swill. Bit of a tidy up. I'm just doing a very quick amount of washing up. I'm just going to change this water because it's just full of full of cherry, and it's just not really cleaning much. It's just putting cherry over cherry over cherry on their equipment. So let's just get some fresh water in there, shall we? Morning, Chef. Morning, Escape Time. How are you doing, my friend? How are things with you? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Trying to heat this water up, if it will heat up. Certainly is washing up time. Well, wait, I was eating lunch. Why do you start washing up already? Ducks, it's washing up time. Lots of washing up. So yeah, there we go. Washing up because we got a little bit of dishes to wash. So I decided I want to wash them up. Get them done. Can we have a shout out for Escape Time, if possible? How are you doing today, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Early in the morning here, just getting ready for work. That's fair enough, my friend. Have you been up to much lately? What have you been up to on your lovely weekend? Tux, hype, dishwashing time. It's your favourite. Tux, are you really happy with the emotes now? Are you happy with that dishwashing emote? I hope you are, my friend. Hope you are happy with them. Good idea, Chef. Certainly is. You've got to clean as you go along, otherwise you'll end up working in mess and you end up producing mess. That is for sure. Lots of washing up, for sure. Love it. You know, I'm not a big fan of washing up, don't get me wrong, but it does need doing, so you just get it done. I don't know, it doesn't really bother me anymore about... I know people go, oh, I can't do washing up, I don't like it, or, you know, whatever. I'm just like, I don't know, I've done it for so long, because obviously